Hey guys, today we're gonna be replacing a spark plugs and the ignition cord for 2005 Chrysler Crossfire. And without further ado, let's get down to business. So these are the tools you're gonna need. You're gonna need a 5x8 socket, exactly like this, because you don't want the long ones. It's not gonna fit. And you're gonna need a T30 star key, T30 torque, and a 10 socket to remove the battery, the battery cable, and possibly a plier. This you're gonna need it to pick out the spark plugs, the plugs, because sometimes it can be hard. And these are all you need. You're gonna lift this up, put that on the side, probably inside the car. Put it here. Yeah. You want to make sure to remove the battery cable, at least the negative one. Once the spark plugs and the ignition coils are in the open, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Then you're gonna try to take out the T30 torque bolts in the ignition coils. But first, we're gonna try to take out the wires, which seem to have been broken by the previous person. See, these are broken. There's supposed to be a clip right here that you press, just like this one right here. You press the clip down and then you pull it. See? So you press the clip, you pull it out, just like that for all of them. That's how you remove the wire. We're gonna come to this other side and do the same thing. This one seems to be half broken, so we just remove it gently so we don't break it more. And the same thing for all of them. Move all the wires. So once you move all those wires from both sides, you move all the wires from both sides, you want to make sure to pull out the ignition coil wires. See right here? Not from here. You can do it from here, but you want to make sure to pull this out. Each one of these has two wires. So in total, there are 6 here and 6 here. So you want to take it out, you want to turn it gently. This one is easy. Okay, you want to pull it out, put out on one side, then do the same thing for this, and boom. See, each one of these have two wires. So you put a wire on one side, and then you do the same thing for all of them. You should pull out 6 on this side. So don't just pull it, you have to turn it before you pull it. Turn it and then pull it, or should I say twist it. Yeah, twist it and then you pull it, and do that for all of them before you lose this. To make it easier, you want to remove, after you pull these 2 wires out, you want to remove this, so that way it's not in your way. Remove this, then you do the same thing for the other ones. You pull the wires, you remove this, so that way you have space to remove this right here. You do the same thing for all the other sides. All right, while attempting to take the other tools out, yeah, I got pissed. I don't like it. There's no space. I just pulled this out, and now I have enough space to twist this and take it out. But make sure to turn it first. Don't just pull it. Turn it. Yeah, it's very hard. You're gonna have a hard time with it. But just point is to turn it and take it out. All right, I did all that fighting, and I still couldn't take it out. So I guess I need more space. All right, I'll take this out, and for some reason these are easier to take out than this one right here that I'm struggling with. It ended up breaking, so I had to use a plier to pull it out. So you want to be careful. After getting all the wires out, I'm gonna leave this side and then we'll try to work on the other side. So you're gonna use your 5x8 socket and your short extension with your ratchet, and loose the spark plugs one at a time. Remember, there are 6 spark plugs on this side and 6 on this side, so in total you should have 12. Now you're going to install the new spark plugs, but make sure to install them gently because the holes are small. You don't want to drop it. Then you're going to use your 5x8 socket and screw them in one at a time. Alright, once you install all the spark plugs, it's time to install the new ignition coils. But since I don't have a new ignition coil, I'm going to be using the old ones. And I'm going to have to replace this because it got broken while I was taking it out. So we don't need this no more. That's why you got to be careful while you're taking it out. You don't want to force it. Make sure you turn it before you pull it. Alright, when you're putting the ignition coils and the wires, the firing order matters. It matters and it matters. So for this one, the firing orders are 4A and 4B. So there is B at the bottom and A at the top. Each one of them has A and B. The numbers are not really precise because for mine, all of them has 4. So that don't matter. The letters are the one that matter because the letter is also right here on the valve cover. So there is A and there's B. On the ignition coils, B is at the bottom. So B go towards the farther back, and then A goes front towards the front of the car. So B at the bottom and A at the top. And then on the valve cover, A at the front of the car and B at the back of the car. So each one of them have A, B, A, B, A, B. The numbers doesn't necessarily matter because on these ignition coils, all of them have 4A, 4B, 4A, 4B, and there is no 4, 5, 6 on the ignition coil. So the letters are what matters more. Alright, once you're done with this side, there is no reason why you shouldn't be able to do this right here because they're completely identical. You can't go any wrong with this right here. So now that this is done, and I think you got it from here, and thank you for watching.